Your cooking skill is so totally yum. I betcha you could open a restaurant.
Oh? I'm not sure your sense of taste is trustworthy. I bet everything tastes good if it goes into such a cute little mouth.
Oh, don't underestimate this cute little mouth. I've tasted lots of foods from all sorts of places, you know.
Then I shall take your word. Ha ha ha!
What are you doing cooking food? We've got more pressing matters to worry about.
Yes, this is Jad's house. You'll be in a lot of trouble if you stay.
Whatever. He did say not to come over today, but this is my real son and his wife's house after all. No problem.
Jad's adopted, right? Where'd you find him?
He was a wandering orphan, and he was found lost in front of this house right after the Parliament's revolt. My son and his wife had no child, so they took him in, even though he was one of them angsty sorts. Then my son died, so now Jad is my son. He never acted much like a child, though this one time.
No, if it's about Jad, that's not really what we want to talk about.
Why are you in such a rush, Iffy Pooh? Oh, by the way, Jad's a big fat lying traitor.
Could you be any more blunt? Can't we advance a narrative like normal characters for once?
What are you talking about? Jad, a traitor? You had better be joking, or...
Please remain calm. Jad belongs to the guild. He has imported weaponry through them too. This house is the target of a planned raid, so the aristocrats will be tricked into attacking the Basilicom.
Sounds like a serious scheme. But one thing doesn't make sense. Why would Jad do such a thing?
Well, that's true. Nep, why do you think Jad is doing this?
Like she'd know. Only extremists would try this. Their goal is to take over the Basilicom. Isn't that reason enough?
So, because he's a member of the guild, he will sacrifice the home he grew up in? He couldn't possibly. Plus, this place is far from town. It can't be raided so easily.
Then he would need help from other aristocrats to do that, right?
What are you saying? You're a cunning little thing. However, I know that won't happen.
I thought I saw the lights on. What are you all doing here? And you, I told you not to come here today.
Speak of the devil. We're just borrowing your kitchen. Say, why don't you sexy mascots ask him if you're concerned?
I have no idea what you're babbling about, but we need to get out of here. The Basilicom is raiding.
Told you so. Believe us now, Pops?
Are you sure? Are you? But I can think of no other reason to be attacked.
What are you two discussing?
Your association with the guild.
The jig's up. We heard ya. You and that evangelist are using the aristocrats to raid the Basilicom.
You were there? Damn. Then, there's no reason for me to continue lying.
Why? Why did you lie to us all? Are you truly just using us to bring down the Basilicom?
I know how you feel about those serving the goddess, but it gives you no right to take advantage of others' feelings.
Don't twist the situation. I despise the Basilicom, but so do these aristocrats. 10 years ago, the Basilicom sanctuary purged me after I found a home. I escaped to Louis, away from the aristocrats.
What? 10 years ago? We were told that was the Parliament's revolt. Why are you bringing up the purge?
That's right. It was definitely 10 years ago when we fought the Parliament and those heretics. But that was no purge. We only slapped the Parliament's wrists for degrading our CPU. I did not support any oppression. Don't try to accuse us.
The Parliament fought so the heretics could leave for Louis. away from the sanctuary's oppression. The Basilicom concealed this. Aristocrats gained honor by suppressing the parliament, and the sanctuary gained power.
Then, the reason the Archbishop is trying so hard to keep the truth hidden is not because he denies the revolt occurred.
He didn't want anyone finding out he used the aristocrats to suppress the very revolt his actions helped to instigate. He was afraid to take the blame for oppressing the heretics.
And you were just an orphan in the middle of the purge. Is that why you're trying to make these two factions fight?
You're catching on. You already know I'm a member of the guild.
Basically, you hate both the Basilicom and the Aristocrats, but that's no excuse to go and do all sorts of bad stuff.
It's enough motivation. Although, thanks to you, this plan is... No, wait, that's right!
Hey, he ran away! Should we chase after him?
Mr. Leader, you get it now, right? Please don't attack the Basilicom. Let's make capturing Jad our priority.